guys, we are back for another week of Read Along with Alane, and we are reading from The Blue Witch, and we've really made a lot of progress. So, where did we leave off? Calla and Hugo rescued Abigail from her room, and they went to see Baba Nana, and Baba Nana gave them a mirror to try to negotiate with that Queen Octonia in the Netherworld before she sent them off there to rescue Indira, Glorian, and Nellie. So we're going to pick up with chapter 30, which is being told from Hugo's point of view. "Where are we?" Calla asked.
Hugo sat up. Solid rock rose up on every side. A light mist hung in the chilly air. Definitely not Baba Nana's hovel. "The Netherworld, I suppose," he said. "But how do we get out of here?"
"Up there," Abigail said, pointing.
Hugo looked up. A mass of thankfully empty webbing crisscrossed the shaft. "It looks like we'll be climbing," he said briskly.
"Oh, I wish I'd never opened that stupid spell book," Abigail sighed.
"What's done is done," Hugo said. "Now we have to fix it." He tested the strands. "It's sticky, but I think it will hold us." Hugo went first. Spider silk clung to his hair and face. He kept brushing it away, but soon his hands were a mess and his clothes were streaked with webbing. The two girls followed close behind. No one complained, though their arms ached by the time they finally reached the top and stepped onto a wide ledge. They brushed off the webbing that clung to their hair and clothes and took a look around. A pair of tunnels led in opposite directions. "Which way?" Calla asked. They listened, but there was only silence. Hugo pointed to the right. "I say we take this one and see where it leads. If it's a dead end, we'll come back and try the other."
"I say we split up," Abigail said. "We'll cover more ground. You and Calla stick together."
Hugo hesitated, but Abigail had already hurried off down the first tunnel. "Give a whistle if you run into trouble," he called. Abigail seemed worried or guilty. He could understand that, but it wasn't really her fault. It's not like she'd meant to harm those witchlings. "Come on," he said to Calla. They began to walk down the other tunnel, carefully picking their way around rocks. The air was cold, but there was just enough light to see. Water dripped from the ceiling, occasionally splatting him with cold drops. Strands of webbing clung to the walls. He kept expecting giant spiders to leap out at them. They came upon another chamber that went down several stories. This one had spiders actively spinning webs. They tiptoed past and didn't make a sound until they were well away.
"Do you think we'll find them in time?" Calla asked.
"I hope so."
"Oh, I should have never taken the spell book," Calla said, wringing her hands.
The scientist in him couldn't argue with that. True. Melistra would have brought them home already. Her face crumpled and snuffled tears followed. They walked in silence while Hugo searched for the right thing to say. "Oh, if I had a chance to get magic, I probably would have taken it too." Calla smiled weakly, swiping her tears away with her sleeve.
"Thanks, but it looks like we've wasted our time."
Hugo looked up to see they'd come to a dead end. Tumbled rocks blocked their passage. They would have to turn around and hope Abigail had had better luck. They turned to go when a faint breeze tickled Hugo's face. He paused, turning to study the barrier. "There might be an opening somewhere," he said. "Help me move some of these rocks." They strained to shove and lift the stones out the way. After a few minutes, a small opening appeared. "Stay back," Hugo warned in a low voice. "There could be an army of spiders waiting." He carefully crawled forward on hands and knees.
"What do you see?" Calla whispered. "Spiders?"
"No, they're beautiful."
Calla squeezed in behind him. "Oh my!"
They stood up and gawked. They were perched on a ledge inside a giant cavern. The ceiling was lit up with crystals that glowed faintly like scattered stars. Below them a pond was lined with giant ferns. Purple insects zoomed across the water. The double set of wings fluttered rapidly as they skimmed over the surface. Their bodies were as long as Hugo was tall.
"The dragonflies," Calla said. "Really, really big ones."
"What are they doing here?" Hugo asked.
"Maybe we can ask them for help. They might know how to get the witchlings away from the Arachnia."
Before Hugo could stop her, she gave a little shout.
"Hello there! What friend's in need of help?"
Instantly, all the fluttering halted. A swarm of insects lifted off the ground in unison and began airing toward them, buzzing loudly. Hugo stepped back. Calla, I think that was a bad idea."
"Nonsense! They're dragonflies. They won't hurt us."
But no sooner had she spoken than the lead dragonfly opened its jaws, revealing a small set of sharp teeth. It looked as if it was aiming to bite Calla's head off. Hugo tackled Calla, knocking her to the side. "Stop!" he shouted. "We're here to defeat Queen Octonia." The swarm of dragonflies hesitated, hovering in midair. The lead dragonfly settled down onto the ledge. Its eyes were large, bulbous things that reflected Hugo's image in the metallic depths. Twin sets of sheer wings fluttered delicately. Its body was purple-green with tinges of blue. A golden crown sprouted from its head as if it were molded onto the dragonfly's body. "Who sent you?" His voice was deep, commanding, as if he was used to being obeyed. "No one. Some witchlings were sent here by accident," Hugo said. "We've come to rescue them from Queen Octonia." "Impossible," the regal dragonfly said. "Queen Octonia is invincible. You must go, or we will all die."
Ooh, and that's the end of that chapter. What a way to end it. "If you don't go, we will all die." Oh, that's terrible. All right, chapter 30 is a good one. So Calla, Hugo, and Abigail end up in the netherworld trying to rescue Indara and her friends. And they split up because Abigail really needs some time alone, I think. She takes off down one tunnel while they go down another tunnel, and they discover a whole cavern hidden away of dragonflies. But instead of being friendly, they seem a little bit menacing. So, all right, I can't wait to see what happens next, right? So you guys come back tomorrow and we will read chapter 31. And until then, you can click the links in the description to do some of the worksheets. And otherwise, Miss Alane wants you to get outside, have some fun, get some fresh air, but above all things, stay healthy, stay happy, stay well, and Miss Alane will be back again tomorrow, all right? Alane out.